You know what you should try to do, though. Oh no, don't try to live independently. Don't try to live uh, separate from the grid or anything like that. That's just too risky. Here's a goal. Oh yeah, um, going off planet to Mars in 2023. Yes, there's like all this money that's wrapped up in this program. It's a one-way trip to Mars. Now I don't know if anybody's seen Total Recall. So strange how the themes in the Schwarzenegger films we can see mirrored in the everyday world. From Terminator to Total Recall to just a whole array. Now he's the Governator, or has been for some time. Maybe he's not anymore, and I'm just not aware. But we talk about people that are like, oh, just get me the fuck off this planet. I will do anything to get off Earth. I will do anything, and I will do anyone to get off. I mean, think about circumstances on Earth that could be so fucked up at some point where people are like, take me. Just get me the fuck off this planet. Is anybody like, have you heard about these reports about people's like planning to go to Mars on a one-way trip? They got all these people signed up. I don't know what the costs were, anything like that. I've watched a few interviews. Right now I'm looking at a CNN report that says more than 100,000 people are eager to make themselves at home on another planet. They've applied for a one-way trip to Mars, hoping to be chosen to spend the rest of their lives on uncharted territory, according to an organization planning the manned missions. The Mars One project wants to colonize the red planet beginning in 2022. Now, I've been talking about like some sort of event, war, staged, other events. We see the next solar cycle, which could be stronger than this one, beginning around the year 2022. So I see these years that they're mentioning, 2022, and I just stop in my tracks going, what? So we're going to be going to the next solar cycle 25. There's going to, a lot of things are going to manifest on Earth between now and then, including technology at the rate that it's expanding and controlling human society in a way, as well as informing. And we see the rise of so many other things, the expansion of so many other things in this solar cycle. By the next one, we're going to be going into it right around that time, 2022. So I don't know if the link is there. But could events be so fucked up on Earth that there's going to be like some sort of a spacecraft allegedly run by humans that's taking humans to uncharted territory on the red planet? You know, they claim that they're showing us the red planet Mars on some sort of a Google Space program. It's some app you can find online, kind of like Google Earth. I don't believe for a second they're showing you Mars. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, there's something really rotten about this story. You're going to take people off world, and they're never going to come back. Well, let me tell you what technology is going to exist around that period in time. You already talk about, like, where people see 3D animation, and that's just how far it's come. And think about in the next 10 years for something to look even more realistic, that's drawn, that's completely manufactured. People say stuff like that exists today. There's still glitches. It still, to me, doesn't look real. We can still tell between something that's real and something that's not. But what about something that you can't tell the difference? And we live in this world of holograms and all this other shit. It's very, very interesting. How would we know if we were seeing video of people saying, hi family, everything is great up here on Mars. Wow, this is really interesting. We have a really beautiful underground basketball court. And today we're going to do some exercise. Maybe they'll have a TV show, allegedly, from Mars in the basketball court. How would we know that would be them? And they're never coming back to Earth. It would just be digital communication, if that. speak to their family. Oh, things are great. Oh, the people are swell. The food is great. The air is great. And meanwhile, something completely different could be taking place. Some hybrid program. You're already thinking about it. People talk about the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, but in the last few years, you have people like Laura Eisenhower and so many others that have talked about their alleged knowledge of things happening under the surface of Mars. Laura talking about someone recruiting her to go to Mars, and other people that claim that they've been there or that they've remote viewed Mars or something like that. And there's some stories that are too far-fetched for me to even believe. But I do see this pattern of Mars coming up, Mars, and people talking about things going on Mars. And a lot of mysteries. There's definitely a lot of questions. Does it mean that everybody out there talking about Mars is completely legitimate or valid? I mean, some of them might be completely making up things because they see that people are talking about it. But maybe something is going on. The moon is its own thing. Did we go there? Did we not go there? And if we did go there, like a lot of people believe, why did they alter the pictures? Why are they planting the flag there and you're having, the wind blow the flag? That doesn't make sense. I don't go deep into stuff like that. I don't do classic, conspiracy lore. There's really a lot we need to look at now, but we need to ask basic questions about official versions of history that we're given. I think the moon fits into that category, as well as what they're really finding on Mars, how long they've been there, if they've landed. Are there underground bases on Mars already established? Is there something fucking going on the planet of Mars that we don't know about? Some sort of a hybrid program. Why do they want humans on Mars? Why do they think it's going to be a popular idea to get humans off the planet around 2022? The same period in time where I'm seeing them stage and manufacture Third World War. I'm seeing this intersection. Why? So I'm interested in your thoughts and how you're interpreting this information about this trip to Mars. There's a few videos you might be able to find with an interview with the guy that's like basically the brainchild, the money guy. He talks about these donors, these money men behind the scenes, and they're mysterious, but they basically like already generated billions of dollars. Extremely wealthy people, admittedly, are behind this project. So listen closely to the progress of this so-called project. It's probably going to be pretty secretive for the next decade or so. But they're going to be interested in the DNA of people going off planet. That's going to be one of their most important aspects of whether you're qualified or not to go to Mars, and that's what your bloodline is. This is just truly bizarre. Again, Total Recall. You may want to watch that again. Arnold is a sellout for the New World Order, but he has produced some fairly entertaining films over the year. For entertainment purposes alone, check out Total Recall, but this is just weird. I mean, I think Arnold needs to answer for a few things. He needs to, what are you doing to me? No, Arnold, you need to know how much you know about the New World Order. I mean, the movies. I mean, seriously, you gotta be, oh, no, you fucking, I'm a police officer. He's gonna be going off in one of his roles and telling you, all right, no more bad comedy. I'm gonna just try to close it with this.